On this video, you will learn the 12 details on your Iqama or Mukim card. But first, please do subscribe and hit the notification bell for more video updates. Iqama or Mukim card is the residence permit which is proof of an expatriate's legal status in Saudi Arabia. It is a valid form of identification for all purposes, without which one cannot operate a bank account, ATMs, remit money, obtain a mobile SIM connection or recharge, travel abroad, etc. Employers must provide Iqama within 90 days of the arrival of the worker after he successfully undergoes medical test and the employer is arranging health insurance. If the employer fails to provide Iqama within 90 days or renews it before its expiry, the Ministry of Labor should be contacted to register a complaint. It is the employer's responsibility to the cost of issue and renewal of Iqama, as well as any fines relating to its non-issuance or non-renewal. On receipt of Iqama, it must be confirmed that the name is printed exactly as in the passport. If not, the necessary corrections need to be done through a sponsor from Jawazat's office. Iqama must be carried at all times and shown to police or other authorities if demanded. The General Directorate of Passports at the Ministry of Interior informs there will be a fine of 3,000 Saudi Riyal or 6 weeks jail or together for non-carrying Iqama. There are 12 details or information in the format of your Iqama, such as your name in Arabic, name in English, Iqama number, serial number, place of issue, date of issue, date of birth, Iqama profession, nationality, religion, and the name of the employer. It is very important for each and every Iqama holder to know and understand these details, especially the Iqama number and name should be learned by heart. Okay, let's start. Number 1. Name in English. The first line on your Iqama just above the Iqama number is your name in English. When you receive your card for the first time, make sure that the name in English is coinciding with the name in Arabic and the spelling of the name on the passport is the same as on the Iqama. If any of these details are inaccurate, you should return back your Iqama permit card immediately for the rectification. If you are working in some company, do not receive your card unless mistakes are rectified. Number 2. Name in the Arabic. The second line of information contained in Iqama is your name in Arabic, which is written just above the Iqama number. Make sure at the time of collection of your Iqama that your actual name is written on residency permit card in Arabic. You can take help from an Arabic speaking guy in this regard. Number 3. Iqama number. The third line on your Iqama is your Iqama number or ID written in Arabic digits just below the name written in Arabic. If you analyze the Iqama number format, it is a 10 digits number. An Iqama number format is a chronological number issued by Jawazat. You will memorize this number very soon as you will have to provide it every now and then. People often ask if there is a way to check Iqama number online with your name or passport number. Well, as per my information, there is no way you can check your Iqama number by just entering your name or the passport number. However, you can check if your work permit is issued through your passport number. Number 4. Serial number. Serial number shows the number of cards already issued for the employee. Now the residency card is issued for 5 years. So after 5 years, when you will be given a second card, the serial number will be to them. In the case of change of sponsorship, Jawazat issues a new Iqama without changing the name or other information. The serial number of on the new card will be number 2. Number 5. Place of issue. Until 2017, the place of issue used to show the city name from where the residency permit card is issued, but now it only shows electronic services, which means that the card has been issued electronically. Now the place of issue is not that important, but for a long time it used to be considered as important as the name and number of Iqama. Number 6. Date of issue. The next line on the face of your Iqama is the date of issue of card, and it is written in Arabic according to the Hijri calendar. It is important to mention here that now the date of expiry is no more printed on Iqama, but it does not mean that there is no expiry date of your Iqama. Once again, with the print of new Iqama cards, the expiry date is not that important, but for a long time, it is used to be treated as important as the name and number of Iqama. Policemen used to check the expiry date to determine if someone is a residency law violator. Number 7. Date of birth. The next line is the date of birth in the Gregorian calendar. The date of birth should match within the date of birth written on your passport, just like the name and number on your Iqama. If your date of birth is not matching with your passport, you should return your Iqama for rectification. Number 8. Profession. Profession on your residence permit card tells other people about the job at which you are working. The profession on your card should match with your actual profession. It is important to mention here that it is an offense to have a different profession on Iqama than your actual profession, and penalties may reach up to deportation. Number 9. Nationality. It determines your country of origin. Number 10. Religion. The religion on your residency permit card determines if you can enter the holy cities of Saudi Arabia, namely Makkah and Medina. It is important to mention here that non-Muslims cannot enter these two holy cities. If anyone tries to enter the two holy cities with a non-Muslim written on Iqama, the authorities will note down the information such as your name and Iqama number and issue you a warning. Number 11. Name of employer. Name of your employer is written in Arabic here just above the Iqama number written in English. It is illegal to work for someone who is not your employer. In the case of a raid by Jawazat, they also check residency permit cards of different people on a random basis to establish if that person is working in the company is under its sponsorship. And last, number 12. Iqama number in English. If you cannot read the Iqama ID written in Arabic, don't worry, as we have your Iqama number and name printed in English for you in the same format as Arabic. It is normally written on the left bottom corner of the card. Okay, here are few limitations that expats may face with the Iqama. Number 1, your Iqama or Iqama number is attached to all legal business in Saudi Arabia. Number 2, you must have an Iqama to open a bank account, rent a home, get mobile services, register for utilities, etc. Number 3, you must renew your Iqama every year. Depending on your employer, the renewal fee may or may not be covered. And number 4, you will pay the renewal fees for spousal and dependent Iqamas. Number 5, once your Iqama expires, all banking accounts will be frozen until proof of renewal is presented. Number 6, if your dependent is above the age of 18 and male, he will not be granted an Iqama. Number 7, you must show proof of legal marriage to obtain spousal Iqama. No common law partners or girlfriends permitted. Number 8, your employer has the right to cancel your Iqama at any given time. This will automatically cancel your family members' Iqama as well. And these are my parting words. You are required to be respectful towards Islamic laws and regulations of the country, as well as towards the values and traditions of Saudi society. Any displays of disrespect towards the Saudi standard are the risk of Iqama cancellation.